Hi, my name is Marietta Mehanni, and this week's Aqua Tip is brought to you by a participant and a close dear friend of mine and my wonderful personal assistant, Sharon Case. This woman is a godsend to me. She's the one that helps me with all these YouTube clips, let me tell you. So, Sharon's so creative. She's uber creative, and she came up with this awesome combination in the Aqua Mentoring group. So watch what happens. I'm going to start with my right leg. You're going to kick right, left, right knee. But you're like thinking, well, how will I remember that? You hold the dumbbell in your hands. You're going to go 1, 2, 3 under the knee. 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 Now, you might be thinking, cool. How do we then transition? Well, she's using a jumping jack where you switch the dumbbell from one arm to the other like this, right? And then you start on the opposite side. So check it out. Check out how this works. So we go 1, 2, 3 under the knee. Let's go 1, 2, 3 under the knee again. 1, 2, 3 under. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3 under jack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you go 1, 2, 3 under the knee. 1, 2, 3 under the knee. 1, 2, 3 under the knee. 1, 2, 3. Go into your right hand. Out, in, out, in. What a great combination! Yeah, I really love it. So you could break it down so that once they've done enough repetitions, listen to this heart rate. Yeah, it flows so beautifully. You could come down to this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go, oh no, I think you have to do a few more, wouldn't you? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Under, out, in, out. 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 I like it. I bet you do too. Thank you, Sharon. That's gold. I would suggest that you teach the kicks and the knee with the dumbbell. I think you have to go in all hog. So what you could do is teach it like this. Teach the kicks. Yep. You could teach the under the knee action, but this is quite different movement pattern. And then you can put it together and go 1, 2, 3 under. 1, 2, 3 under. Then teach it on the other side. Teach your jumping jacks, and then slowly put them together. That would probably take you a whole song to be able to break all of that down. I love it. It's just, you've got to do it in the pool. It flows so well. Thank you, Sharon. Your creativity is boundless, and I love to have this opportunity to share it with everyone else. And Sharon's part of the Aqua Mentoring. If you're curious, click on the link. And that is this week's Aqua Tip. Now, demonstrating this will require a little bit of practice, and I'll tell you why. Is the flow from going under the knee into the jack, and then from the jack into the kick. On land, because you don't have that resistance of the water, you can actually make an error. I know I needed to practice this a little bit. So as I demonstrated in the pool, it's actually not something that you need a lot of equipment with, because it's so dynamic and you want to show what the dumbbell is doing You don't want to be encumbered by a chair or a frame. It's very, very, not a difficult exercise to demonstrate, it's just a little tricky. All right, so you've got to remember which leg you start with. And we're going to go right, and you always take the dumbbell over the leg that's lifting. Remember that on land. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, under the knee. Now that's easy because then you go 1, 2, 3, under the knee, 1, 2, 3, under the knee. Not that hard. Now what I would also say to the participants is to get them to rebound, so they're pushing off the forefoot, so they're lifting up nice and high, which will allow them enough time to get the arms moving across the body, right? So 1, 2, 3, under the knee. Now keep your legs straight when you're kicking, and also try and rebound off the toes. When you pass it underneath the knee, try to keep your body upright. Pull a knee towards you rather than you dropping to your knee, because that's what some clients will do. They'll hinge forwards or round their bodies forward. And that's why the rebound is really important, because if they're rebounding off their toes, then they're not going to lean forwards to go under the knee because they've got enough lift to go underneath the knee. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Now, what I would do is, rather than switching to the other side and teaching it on the opposite leg, I would go straight into the jumping jack with the alternate arm action. All right, so you're going in, out, and then once it comes in, again, and you've got going to left, that's where I'd start on the left side. So 1, 2, 3, under the knee. 1, 2, 3, under the knee. It's really important that you remember that it goes from here to there, okay, for when we add the jack part. 1, 2, 3, under the knee. Now the same things apply here. I sometimes even ask them to point their toes as they lift up off the pool floor, so that they're always coming down and rebounding on their toes. Don't worry, it's not going to give them a cramp. It's all okay. Then you go back to your jumping jacks. And then I would suggest that once you start putting this together, you do several repetitions and do a reverse pyramid. So let's start with going with the right leg. 1, 2, 3, under the knee. Let's do that again, everybody. Good. Under the knee. 1, 2, 3, under. 1, 2, 3, under. Now jumping jack. And you would do enough jumping jacks until you're ready, okay? Till you're ready. Or if you understand music, you'd then probably do it for a whole block, and then you'd switch sides. So it's 1. So remember which leg lifted up first. Last time it was right, now it's left. 1, 2, 3, under the knee. Now, just a little pointer here. If you want to make it a little bit easier, tell the clients to come in closer with the dumbbell, because the further away from their body, the more they'll activate their core. And that's how I usually say it. So I'll say, if you want to, start small. So start small. And then if you want to work harder, start moving the dumbbell further away from your body. I prefer to start with the easiest option first and then encourage people to build, rather than giving them options or modifications down, okay? Then, when you have done enough repetitions and you're ready to like rock and roll, so you can go and reverse pyramid, it's 1, 2, 3, under the knee, left hand, in, right hand, and then from here you sweep the right arm across. 1, 2, 3, under the knee, out, in, and from here you take it across. 1, 2, 3, under, out, in, out. 1, 2, 3, under, out, in, out. Now, let me explain to you the error I was making, because I wasn't paying attention and I really needed to nut this out. This was the error. So I was going 1, 2, 3, under the knee, out, in, out, and then I'd be like, so how do I it felt awkward to go to the other side. What you've got to do is think about sweeping the arm across at the same time you're lifting up your left leg. And because the arms were going down, that action is now horizontal. So it's in the horizontal plane rather than moving in that frontal plane. And I was getting myself unglued and I always ended up on the same side leg. So I was going 1, 2, 3, under, out, in, then I'd be like 1, 2, and I was repeating the same thing. I know you're not going to make that mistake. Thank you, Sharon, for a truly wonderful little combination, one that we can use in our classes and get lots of mileage out of. Hit the subscribe button and share with your friends. And that is this week's Aqua Tip.